Hello. Welcome back to Kaiserreich. Today we're going to be continuing on with our Denmark campaign. We're now in the middle of the second week. And I think we should be doing okay. We are currently marching troops into Sweden. Sweden's got all their troops on the Norwegian and up here on the Russian border. We should be able to kill them. I'm hoping. We'll also join up with France's faction here. Not their faction, but their research agreement. Seems good enough for now. My question is, do you think we actually need troops on these borders defending our ports? I don't think we do. Also, I need my microphone just ever so slightly. There we go. I honestly don't think, I don't think Germany's going to invade these ports. That's my my belief here. Maybe we'll keep these around just in case, but I think we should be more or less fine. Our troops now marching their way into Denmark, or into Sweden. I am Denmark. Let's have units march your way down to this city, because we want to take Stockholm, and if you can alleviate some pressure off the Norwegians and the Russians, they can help put a lot more pressure on good old Russia. But no, Russia can put them on Germany. It's fine. Either way, we're making the gains that we need. Don't see any Swedish troops yet. How many troops does Sweden actually have in total? 8 to 37. We're basically making Sweden fight a 3-front war, which I'm assuming they're not, like, very well suited to do. Go up to here. 75 years of the loss of Schleswig-Holstein. And you know what? We'll take it back. We'll absolutely take back Schleswig-Holstein. Maybe. Let's move our way up to Gothenburg. A handful of German troops here. Actually, I'm going to send you to this line. Wanted to strategically redeploy your way over there. We're 14 out of 13, which is that 2% penalty is actually pretty significant. We are on war economy. That changed you at all? Doesn't really look like it. Also, I want you on this line, because this line basically should not exist. And we have some Cuban units over here. Wait till this city, get more troops up. I mean, Sweden is at... We'll call Iceland to the war, why not? Sweden is... They're at 89%. And Iceland... Yeah, okay, they're also social democratic. There's also some Irish divisions here as well. We could maybe start moving troops down into Germany. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to split you guys in half. I'm going to send some more units up towards the north. I think 2 and 2 should be able to defend this line, because Germany's not putting that many men on our border right now. I say that as they immediately try to counterattack into us. Move our units here. Cavalry up, and again, cavalry march over to Stockholm. I think you should be able to hold this line. And I mean, it makes Germany lose some troops trying to attack into us. Again, we should be okay on that. I'm not too concerned. At the hybrid regime, that's a Courage monarchism, gives a 20% stability modifier. Let's make sure we can just crush all Swedish resistance. How is the front up here going? They haven't really captured any actual cities in the north. Definitely kill you off. See, we see Swedish units are starting to kind of make their way over here now. How is the line against Germany doing? Do I need to actually... I mean, they're doing fine. Hold the line. You guys are still okay. You're a Norwegian city. You're worth 1 victory point, 20 and 3. Poland join the Reichspakt. It would have been really nice if they joined up with the Russians, but you know, you can't win them all. Well, Stockholm fallen. I got Sweden down to really only 49%. I guess you're worth 10. And you've actually just abandoned the city, so we can go easily take that. Which is excellent. You're worth 1, you're worth 10. And the city way up towards the north is also worth 1. I mean, I'm gonna try to get my cavalry up here. Well, as best as we can. We're actually leaving now. Sweden's at 28%. Capture these airports. Round more Swedish units. So I think Sweden is not long for this world, thankfully. You have a small British landing over in the lowlands, but basically about it. Our way over here. Sweden's got a lot more points again because of their, Oh, we're gonna have you last stand. I should have lost Stockholm. That was completely my own fault. I'm probably trying to march to take this. We're actually abandoning Stockholm on their own accord. Love to see it. I just want to see if we can maybe... Because how much is this city worth? Are you even in a city? Maybe, maybe not. Got 3 more days till you're active. That should be more than enough time for us to walk here. We already got the Norwegian. The march their way down towards the south. Excellent. We'll actually get more surrounds in a second. We can now get you to fall back if need be. Get Sweden down to 29%. This actually, maybe that city will be enough for Sweden to capitulate. If we do end up beating this campaign in less than... Because we're only going to be streaming for like 2 hours today. There's a good chance we end up beating this in less than 2 hours. And if that's the case, we'll just start another Kaiserreich series if we only play it for like 30 minutes or whatnot. Yeah, we got 2... I think Sweden's only got 2 more cities. They got Falun and they got Luya up here. Luya might get captured by the Russians if we're lucky. I would not mind that at all. So we got a Norwegian troop over in Stockholm. Very, very nice. We got some British troops at least on the border here with Germany. How are you guys doing on this front? You've captured a little bit of land in Alsace-Lorraine, but that's basically about it. And you've also put more British troops here. You are at least securing the port province, which is very important. I don't want to lose all of our British allies in the lowlands. We did lose Uppsala. Let's go back, take that city, because that's going to be, yeah, 27%. Wait here. Second time we got this cavalry division completely encircled. But if the Russians take this city, we take Uppsala, and then maybe we take Falun as well. I mean, that has to be like every Swedish city, right? They don't got any cities on Scotland. At least not as far as I can tell. Got no cities here. They got nothing here. Let's see that. Okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. Get rid of this. Help their cavalry division out. Let's move our troops up and around like... oh, yeah, so we got 4 troops over here. Shrink them in ever so slightly. You've now fallen to our troops. The city in the north has fallen to our units. Getting Sweden down to 21%. I just don't... It feels like... Do they have another city somewhere? It's like they must, right? For this to be... If this won 3 victory points worth 30 or 20%. And that just does not seem right. We'll be able to deploy 2 more units soon. Do we need to actually go up to... We might need to go up to total mobilization and then maybe increase our conscription laws so we don't lose troops here. Okay, Denmark's fallen, actually giving us pretty healthy 8,000 rifles. I will definitely take it. Some of those guns are from 1896, but don't worry about that. Now you're all going to play the front line. Denmark has now secured Sweden. For our powerful grip. And what else? I mean, it's 1939 still. Almost 40. I will honestly take the 41 tech. I think that seems more than okay at this stage of the game. Got our stability up a little bit more. Political power. Let us replace the Riksdag. That seems more than okay. Yeah, but like Germany's not really defending our territory up here, which I'm completely okay with. Argo's fallen. I'm assuming to the Canadians. Yes. Yeah, because you guys are not in the Wilkrieg, and it doesn't really seem like you guys are preparing to join the Wilkrieg either. I do see that Iberia is basically completely defenseless against the Portuguese invasion. $80, $83, $79. You got a couple of, Norwegian troops here, as well as a British tank. I can't afford to deploy these units, though, unfortunately. I wish I could. It's just not really viable at the moment. I mean, we could just try to do a bunch of naval invasions into northern Germany. We could do that as well. Especially if we have the Norwegian army defending this line. So, you know what? Yeah, let's prepare a naval invasion from Copenhagen to, let's say, Danzig, because Danzig's a pretty important area. But Danzig's pretty far away from Berlin, though, isn't it? Let's go Stettin. Bring you guys over here for right now. Hopefully Norway and Britain can defend my territory. I can't, like, request that they bring troops over here. And Iceland doesn't have an army. Do you have any manpower? 3,000? Okay, so no, basically not. I will keep, well, at least keep one division on one of these provinces. Just in case the AI ever decides just to abandon this area, which is a thing that they would easily do. So actually, no, assign you, don't attack. Assign you to a different leader. Who has the best defense of any general we have? This guy. Okay, congratulations. You were on the defense of Denmark. Turn you into the Red Army. And then just put you on the line. There we go. Your job is basically, hey, stay here and try and make sure nothing too bad happens. The election of Secretary of External Affairs. As per the French demands, the government has been radically overhauled, and henceforth the Reichstag's functions will not be taken over by new fact positions, Stemmerslutten, all of which Danish workers are obligated members. Who do you want to go for? Population syndicalism, social democracy, or social liberalism? You are basically garbage. Political power gain. What do we got? We got the Orthodox Syndicalist faction, Saint-Song Allegiance to International, pragmatic approach, or the liberals, who are for distant relation when the war's over. I think for just their abilities here, we're going to go for the political power gain. Just because the justify wartime doesn't really matter to me. It shouldn't make a big difference one way or the other. I do feel like France is not doing fantastic in this war right now. You have British units pushing their way into Ireland. Right, they've won the 7 divisions. This is probably like the entirety of the Irish army here. If Britain was to do like another naval invasion directly into Dublin, I think they'd be able to get some good work done. By the way, do you have naval superiority in this area? You don't. I probably should have thought about that first, huh? So you know what we're going to do? Which I realize I've now screwed this up a little bit. And highest attack value is going to be you. We're going to assign you to this line. We are then going to instead prepare a naval invasion from Copenhagen with Red Army. Down towards Stettin. You guys. Why not have naval invasion tech researched? I might not have the technology researched, which would be a little embarrassing for us. I will go up to... source by requirement is just such a penalty, isn't it? Source by requirement, or total mobilization allows us to maybe train a few more units. But if we build more factories, that should also get us where we need to be. Are we missing anything? We have 18,000 rifles. We need to start producing aircraft. Give me some planes, please, and thank you. And once we have a technology available in 215 days, then we can research. Yeah, we don't have transport ships unlocked, and that's not one of those things that you can just ask Germany for, or not Germany, ask France for a couple of convoy ships. Be like, hey, I need some naval invasion craft. Fortunately, it doesn't work that way. Try to push our way straight to the middle here. Lecture sector economic affairs. Your political power gain goes down. More research effectively. Production speed, factory output. You know what? I will go with the Orthodox. We got a little bit of political power gain from the one dude, and now we're getting a little bit less due to Paul. But you know, overall, I think it still works out pretty well. I mean, it does kind of suck that this river here is making it a little bit harder for us to actually push across it and into the main territory of Germany. But most of the German army has to be distracted with this stuff, right? Like, where else would they be? There's even German units actually over in Ireland, maybe, as well. Got some troops from Morocco up here. Cork has been invaded. I do think Ireland is... it's in due time that they will fall. Have you guys kind of do something like this. We can surround Kiel, get our way into Hamburg ASAP. Yeah, again, two encirclements here completely dominates northern Germany. I'm sure maybe air superiority is not looking fantastic, but also we got some Mexican troops here as well. They're very nice. We'll even try to surround our way into Lubeck as well. Even though they do have a port, it might cause the AI to try to abandon its position a little bit. Election of General Secretary of Internal Affairs. You are resource gain 55%, less recruit population, or stability political power gain. And you know what? Let's join. Let's let the Syndicalists join. We're now a coalition between us and the Syndicalist. Let's make sure we can get these guys the hell out of here. Is Lubeck also a port? They've got a lot of port provinces around here. Got more Mexican troops showing up. You're at 91%. Let's go take Rostock. Push our way into Kiel, please and thank you. But even Mexico's actually doing a fantastic job up here in northern Germany, which I'm very happy to report. And actually, looking at this, I don't think an invasion into Stettin makes a lot of sense. Let's push that all the way over to Danzig. I don't think the the Russians are going to be able to get their way over here fast enough. Because Russia in the past few series just seem like they are... You know, they're not as great as they once were. Let me just put it that way. I would really like the Kiel to fall. You know, go over here. Bring more invasions, because you are completely encircled, but that's not good enough. That's disenfranchised right-wingers. Because we get political power gain, I think, based on our ruling party supports. Yeah, and that should make this even more popular. We also have so much political power. So I guess we will go to war economy. Our total mobilization, we will go to service by requirement. Not extensive. Yeah, you know, yeah, replace this. So we're not going to actually lose recruit population here. We'll still be sitting at around 8.5%. Still pretty good. And it would be so nice like Hamburg. Secretary of External Affairs. Didn't we already have this event? We did. Sure, I guess we'll get the same guy in. Does he actually apply twice? No, okay. Doesn't get applied twice. Unfortunately, we just can't keep stacking that event over and over and over again. Just getting like an infinite amount of political power gain. Not that that's super useful in the long scale of Hearthfire. There's a lot of Norwegian troops just in this one island. Hello, Temple Center. You're only like 20 minutes late. It's not that bad. Okay, looks like they did get pushed out of the lowlands pretty hard, but they're making a great breakthrough down in Bavaria, which is scary because that basically will guarantee that Austria is going to join very, very soon. How strong is Austria in this playthrough? 61 to 210. Serbia and Romania hopefully will join the war relatively soon as well, because we want them involved. Okay, but Kiel has fallen. Time for all of you now to march away into Hamburg. Munich has fallen, and I'm pretty sure Munich is the trigger for Austria. They'll probably see, yeah, there they are. Austria's intervened in the Wild Creek, bringing with them like another 100 divisions. Which is a little bit scary. We can't deny that. And now the Italian Federation's also involved. But hopefully now Serbia and Romania will get off their asses and do something to help us. 107, we got more reinforcements coming in here. I want Hamburg. Hamburg would be the first major city we've taken. We can also then kill this one German division rather easily. Are you moving down here? Like, I would like to deploy. We're at 14 out of 14. And that's a total mobilization. Excellent. I will deploy these extra 2 divisions. Sign them into Blue Army. And you know what? This nail invasion, screw it. It's not going to happen. Bring everybody into Blue Army down here. Which we will, of course, make into the Red Army. Bring them down. They really don't want to lose Hamburg. Which, I mean, I understand they don't want to lose Hamburg, but I'm not a big fan of it. Okay, Dublin's fallen. I think that should be the end of the Irish. They might need to lose Belfast, but they're basically game over. I'm still a little bit scared about Austria. You never know what they're going to do. I'm glad that the AI is actually putting a lot of units on our borders. There's some times where you're playing this game and the AI just doesn't care about helping you in any way, shape, or form. And there's the Irish gone, so hopefully maybe British troops can then be deployed somewhere else. Hopefully on my border, that would be nice. But one more factory on you. Import steel from the French. Berlin's right there. Irish troops near Hamburg. It should be near Hamburg. No. We have Mexican units on our side. We also get some guys from Chile as well. So that's nice. We got some more troops from Morocco rocking around. Like, what are they doing? But now the International is getting involved, unfortunately. Limit private property. You could try to surround Hamburg, which you now have kind of done. And yeah, the AI is actually abandoning Hamburg as a city. Excellent. And Serbia has now declared a war on Austria. Exactly what we wanted. We need that two-front war going on. At least for Austria. We need their troops distracted somewhat. Even if Russia, or not Russia, Serbia and Romania immediately eat shit. It should at least help us somewhat, right? We're away to Bremen, take all these cities. And there we go. So Hamburg's now under our control. I guess I'll join the war against the Entente. Why not? And let's go more aircraft. My aircraft should be flying over here. You know, might as well make them 500. Why not? Close air support, naval bombers. Thing is, I'm not building any close air support. I don't even think I have close air support research. You know, build more submarines as well. Submarines are always cool and fun. Okay, we're gonna have you also move your way into this province. We'll definitely got the non-aggression pact with Serbia. And also, you know, the CSA. I don't know how well the CSA is doing right now. Terribly, actually. Romania's actually taking a decent chunk of land off the Austrians. And if Austria's distracted down the south, it should make their other front lines weaker. But we do see that Germans are actually pushing their way through France a little bit into the north. We've got an international push through the south, but we got a Reichspakt push coming in from the north. Both are a little scary for us, I have to admit. You go over to Hanover. Secure that province. Get the more war propaganda, because we do actually need the more war support. Figures of Transylvanian Rebellion. Well, I mean, you know. Transylvania's on our side, and that's all we need. Put some more pressure here. That push isn't working, but we will have you assist in that attack. And I don't think we're under any major threat at the moment. One problem we might have is dealing with garrisons in Sweden. Depending on how that kind of lasts. But I'm not a fan of what's going on in France right now. Like, this line is not doing as well as it should. I mean, they've actually lost Munich again. Why did you lose Munich? You're about to take it back from the Germans, but still. Yeah, the Reichspakt and the Entente will cooperate. Thanks for that. I mean, not like they ever really use that modifier anyways. It's not that big of a deal. It also completely lags the game out. Just give it a second while it's trying to figure everything that's happening. There we go. I mean, Portugal's probably going to get killed by the... I mean, will they get killed by the... it's hard to say who's going to win between Iberia and the Portuguese. I wonder if it makes sense for us to try navally invade our way into Amsterdam. We have 78% and 0% here. I mean, is our allies preparing to invade their way into... Yeah, they're preparing to invade here. You know, let's get our navy. Let's combine them up. And maybe try to patrol around here. I don't know how powerful they are, though. I mean, they have 300 ships, so probably is not worth even attempting to have the navy out. Brunswick's about to fall. A little bit of support to that. A full-on invasion of Bremen. Take that city. Good attacks through here. We're almost in Stettin. I will admit that our push into Germany has not actually been as good as I thought it would be. Land of Wallonia is almost dead. Don Kuman's almost dead. Germany's at 80%. Again, you need to get it down to about 30 for the capitulation event to actually fire. Let's see. So Russia. The thing with Russia is that Russia hasn't really done anything. I mean, Ukraine's kind of fighting a two-front war. Greece is in the Entente. Bulgaria, I don't think is going to actually help us out at all. And Iran can't join our faction either. Not that I think we'd really want Iran to do too much here. But, you know, it's a thought that counts. But we got another 2 victory point city now under our control. Would still like more units. I'll take non-aggression packs. Wait, did it say that Bhutan is in the war? Bhutan and Syndicalists are now at war with the India. Okay. Understandable. I think like once we can maybe get Belgium to fall. I mean, if you can take Brussels, that'd be really nice because it should allow international troops to kind of march their way up and around. Hold your position. At least for the time being. Serbia has joined the Moscow Accord. We'll probably see Romania do the same thing in a moment as well.